Yes, Mr. Khalid, I made you a co-host and I started the recording.
Fine, okay, so I can share now, right?
Yes, you can. Guys, can you hear Mr. Khalid clearly and everything is clear? You, can you write on the chat if everything is fine?
Brahman, how can I share? I don't have, okay, I have share screen, okay, fine,
Yeah,
okay.
it's the green tab down.
Yeah,
You can, yeah.
right, got it, yeah.
I think you have to open the slides first, then it will show on the screen share. Yes.
It's visible now, right?
Uh, it is showing me a black screen, but yeah, now it's visible. Yeah.
Fine, okay. Brahman, shall we start? All are here, all are in, right?
Yeah, I think it's 11:30. We can start. People are joining, so you can start if you like.
One beat for another 2-3 minutes, do you think?
Yeah, maybe we can wait for 2 minutes until
No
everyone
problems.
joins. Yeah.
Brahman, what I am scared, it won't be that much effective, we are conducting on the class.
Yeah.
So it is actually a workshop, so we can just show what we can do.
Well, we are trying our best to make it interactive as possible. So hopefully everything will be fine.
Inshallah, let us see.
We also have the chat area, so if anyone has any question, you can ask. We'll read
That's
it out loud, and you can also use the raise hand option, where you can raise your hands and use the mic to ask the questions once we have the time for the questions answers. So
fine. Okay, yeah,
don't
let us see.
hesitate. If you guys have any questions, you can go and ask Mr. Khalid. Guys, please note that at the end of the presentation, we'll have a link for the workshop feedback. So please have a look at the chat at the end of the workshop so you can fill the feedback. Mr. Khalid, I think we can start now. I think we have a good number to start with. Like everyone joined, I think.
Okay, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear researchers, thank you for being here today. Inshallah, for another 1 hour, we are going to discuss about EndNote Online. I have muted my video, to get rid of all the hassles I'm facing now. So we are just going to get an idea at the end of the session for 1 hour or so about EndNote Online. What is EndNote Online? How can we create an account with EndNote Online? How can we utilize the EndNote Online functionalities properly while we are conducting our research? And how it will helpful while we are writing our articles. These are the ideas we are going to discuss today. At any point of time, you can just interrupt me. You can ask any questions. So anything not very clear, because this is actually, we should sit face to face now, because it's like a workshop. So there will be, because the online this thing, and we'll have some issues. So anyways, we can just see how it works properly, effectively. So EndNote Online we are going to discuss today. I know that we are all doing research works. So research is something which is like, it is not unique, not brand new things. What you are doing when you yourself assign a topic to conduct a research, you are making a foundation. How we'll make a foundation of the given topic? We have to go through the predecessor's work, what has been done in the assigned topic. We will read some books, we will read some articles, we will attend seminars, we will watch video, and we will conduct interviews. So this is how we are gaining knowledge. So we are gaining knowledge, and we will know what has been done in the given topic so far. So we are taking from that step, and we are moving in a different direction, and we are finding something brand new, some discoveries or some inventions. So while we are, how it will be published now, how it will be made visible, either we'll write an article or we'll write a dissertation, etc. While we are publishing, we have to make sure that this is an unique work. So while we are writing an article, definitely knowingly or unknowingly, we may include some sentences which we may have read through the books or articles. In the modern era, it is considered as a piracy, a plagiarism. So that is considered as you are copying something, you are cheating something, so that won't get published. So to avoid this issue, definitely we should mention something which we read from other articles in our paper. Then we are saying that this is, I have taken from so and so article or so and so books, that we will mention in our body, in our research board, in research paper. That is called citation. So once we have to have so many citations in our paper, finally at the end of the paper, we have to show the citation source as a reference. So we have to tell the people where from we got this piece of information, which we quoted in our research paper. That is called reference. So in an average article, we are having around 15 to 25 references. In your dissertation, it may be increased up to 40 to 60. It's quite obvious. We have to respect our predecessors. They have contributed a lot to the subject which you have chosen. So we have to give a tribute to them. We have to respect them. We have to say that so and so researchers, intellectuals are done so many works in my field of knowledge. And that is moral part of you. Legally, to avoid plagiarism, we have to mention the references. Now, why the reference tool is important? Because while we are, for example, we are publishing a paper in JAMA or Science, this reference or citation has a set of rules for each publishers. There should be some commas, there are some numbers, some parentheses, some colon, semicolon. So it should be identical. What is happening while we are submitting a paper? Of course, we'll choose a #1 journal always in your field. For example, JAMA, we submitted a paper to JAMA to get published. Maybe they will reject this paper. So automatically we'll choose another publisher, another journal to get our paper published. Their structure, this reference structure is entirely different from what we have submitted before. So changing all the references, citation manually, it will take time. In one error, because it's all systematic, if even one error, maybe we are missing one comma, that got course rejecting our paper again. So no, it will be really, your time is so valuable, right? So by doing manually, we're wasting our time, no use. But if again it is got rejected, for example, again it is got rejected, we have to publish in another paper. By the time our brand new research discovery may get outdated, when in this process we are taking so much of time, our discovery get outdated sometimes. So to avoid this problem, we have some very simple tools that can fix our reference and citation issues in a fraction of a second. That is called a reference management tool. There are so many reference management tools are available in the market now. EndNote Online is one of that. And there are so many other tools, like you might have heard of Zotero, Mendeley, RefWorks, etc. All the functionality, at the end of the day, the functionalities are same. It is actually helping us to fix our reference issues. It helps us to create a library of references. It will help us to utilize those references in our paper. Choice is ours. We have to see which is very convenient to us. So today we are discussing about EndNote. Maybe next week we are discussing about Zotero. Then we can discuss about Mendeley. Choice is ours. We can choose what is convenient to us. Every research management tool has two versions. One is free version, one is purchase, like subscription based. For us, for research, it is enough. The free version is enough, but we are doing so much of advanced, complicated researches, then we need to have a subscription based. For example, EndNote Online, they are charging $120 if we are subscribing there, and it's called desktop version. But for us, it is enough. But the company which publishes EndNote Online called Clarivate Analytics, they set a promotion, say that, okay, this EndNote Online has a mother platform called Web of Science. Any institutions subscribing Web of Science, the beneficiaries of that institute, if they register through Web of Science to get EndNote Online, they can get the features more or less like purchasing the subscription part. So luckily, our library is subscribing Web of Science. So once we have to tell EndNote that we are from UAU, then we will get that facilities, like we will get all the citation styles that we want. We'll get more spaces and so many other features also can avail. So for that, what we have to do, we have to register ourselves through Web of Science. That's our first step. So I'm going to take straight away to our library website. I have taken actually National Medical Library website. We have two libraries for UAEU. One is called main library, and other one is National Medical Library. That comprises of all the medical databases. So I have taken that website. We can choose whatever we want in both library website. For main library, we can just type in library.uau.ac.ae, or NML, we can say nml.uau.ac.ae. Both works same. So once we are into the library website, then we have a list of databases, A to Z list of databases. So I'm in the National Medical main pages. It's slightly slow. Okay. So where we can find the database list, we can go to search. In both library, it is same. Choose databases. Web of Science is listed under W. So this is Web of Science. You can see EndNote here, right? So that means EndNote is Web of Science child, is one of the child. They have many children, but EndNote is one of the child of Web of Science. So once we get registered in Web of Science, it will be effect for all his children, like, you know. So where we are going to register, we are registered here. We have register option here. Because I already logged in, there's a reason my name is shown there. What can we do? We can just, we have a small drop down menu here on right side top. We have, I will log out actually to show. Databases. W, Web of Science. Now we have a sign in option here, but since we haven't created any our account yet, we can just go to register. Here there is an option to have email ID. You can choose any of your choice. It can be personal ID, it can be UAU ID. I suggest you to use personal email ID because we can take our this library while we are leaving this institution. It is our property actually. So once we lose our UAU address, then we cannot take this library away with us. So better to have personal UAU, any Gmail, Hotmail, whatever it may be. So better to create an account with your personal ID. So once we just apply your ID here, you will get a email from EndNote or Web of Science to author. So once you click on that link, then you can continue registering. You can give a password and username. So this is how we are creating an account. May I ask, are you going to create an account now or you'll create an account later? I know many of you might have already have account. If not, are you going to create account now or later?
Some people are saying now and some people are saying later. So
what we'll do? Abdurrahman, what is your suggestions? We'll wait for those who are going to create account or we can just continue.
we can go on. It's okay. I think registration can be done independently. I agree with Amr.
Later, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. They can contact us at any time if they have any difficulty. So we can anticipate that. Okay, this is very easy process. Once we give the email ID, then we'll have a verification email you will receive. Just click on that, continue the process, give a very good handsome password. Remember that password. That's it.
Yeah. Some people
So
are
once we
already
create an
created. Yeah.
oh, that's great. Okay, then they can follow. So once we create an account, then we can go to EndNote on top bar. We can log in, but actually we have to give our username and password. I already opened that web page. That is straight away taking me to my EndNote Online. Once we have account, then we logged into EndNote Online. Our page will look like this. Or I can start again. I have account with EndNote. I use my Gmail ID. Rahman, if you have any students asking any doubt, just let me know because I cannot see the chat box.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. They can stop me at any time. So this is my library. This is how the library look like. If you have an account, your library will look like this. This is actually a 2 GB stored area in cloud. That's the reason we can open, once we have account with EndNote Online, it's not necessarily you have to come to the college to get open this EndNote library. We can open from anywhere, anytime, because stored in a cloud. But what is our ultimate aim is we should be able to interfere EndNote library in our Word file where we are writing our articles, our thesis, etc. Right? So this is in cloud. Our Word file is in our desktop. So there should be some connector to connect EndNote library with our Word file. So that is our project number 2. So we created an account. Then we have to connect our EndNote library with Word file. How can we do that? We have a download option here on top. Click on that. Then we have a small add-on software here. It's called Cite While You Write. We can download if you are using Windows. We can click here. If we are using Macintosh, we can click here. Just download. Click on Download Windows. Just follow the step. It will be this add-on to help us connecting EndNote Online with Word file will be downloaded. This is our step number 2. All right. So once we successfully downloaded, how it will look, our Word file will look like. This is my Word file. Now I can see an extra tab. This is called EndNote. This is the indication that I have downloaded that add-on correctly. Then this EndNote button, extra button appears here. So now I can work fine with Word. I can connect well EndNote and my Word file. Go back. So what is our primary function? Okay, we have to create a reference library because we are going to read so many articles, so many books to make a foundation that should be stored. This is our storage area. Abdullah, okay, you can speak, you can, I mean, you can unmute your mic or you can type in. What is the question, Abdullah?
Yeah, I will unmute him, Mr. Khalid, but please make sure when you show a Word file, you have to stop the screen share and share the Word file
Oh, they
separately.
haven't seen the Word file yet?
No, when you change to another file, I think you need
Or,
to
okay, okay.
change
You
the
want me
screen.
to continue that?
Yeah, but let's hear Abdullah's question.
Yeah,
I'll
what,
unmute
maybe
him.
the same question. Okay, what Abdullah is asking?
Yes, Abdullah, you can speak. I think he has a problem in the mic.
Okay, fine. In the chat box, we have extra, is there any questions in the chat box?
Someone was asking, iPad users will download what exactly?
What is the question?
For iPad users, not the laptop or PC.
Yeah, iPad. It's an app version, right? iPad, no, iPad, they can download the same thing. They can see the same thing, Macintosh. They can download that.
Okay, and someone was asking if I have an account on EndNote, do I need to create on Web Science also?
No, if they already have account, they don't need to create an account. But if they create an account as EndNote online free version, straight away they might have typed in EndNote online. They might have created an account where they cannot enjoy this extra. Like, for the free version, they have only 21 citation styles. But
Hello.
if, yes.
Yeah, hi Khalid. Good morning and good morning everyone. I was just going to say the same thing. We weren't able to see the Word file actually.
Okay, I'll go share. I'll share again. I'll
Yeah,
show how it looked like. Okay, fine, fine.
thank you so much.
I'm going to do
That's it.
so. Okay,
Thank you,
thank you.
thank you.
Rahman, once I open my Word file, I don't have any share option. I mean, I cannot see my.
Mr. Khalid, when you click on share screen, it will show you all the open tabs on your laptop
All
or
right.
PC.
Okay. Fine. 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 Okay. Okay. Okay.
If you have the Word file open, it should.
It should appear, right? Okay.
Wad, we'll get back. We'll get
Yes. Yes.
back
Yes. Okay.
to
Okay.
that on a second.
Now it is visible, right? Word file is visible, right? Now you can see an extra button here called EndNote.
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah, this is the one. So once you click on that, we can see so many extra additional buttons, So now my Word file is connecting with EndNote. See, these are the functional extra button for EndNote. So with my Word file, I have many extra buttons which help me to manipulate my Word file. So now it is connected. Now it is encrypted with EndNote. So that's a good thing about once we downloaded that site while you write add-on. Okay, I'm going to stop share this thing. Later we can work on that. So now we are here. This is how our library look like. So our first thing is we need to create the library. There are so many ways we can create the library. We can write manually. We can create our reference, our reference manually. For example, we are reading Hadith or Quran. The references are not available online, sir. Or we are just attending an interview. But there is no online references available. But in that case, we need to write the reference. So this, once you go to collect, create a new reference. We'll have a new template. What we want to refer, we can choose from the long list. If you want to create it for the book, for example, I am making for a book, then the template will be changed accordingly. We can keep on write. Okay, I can write. I have a book in front of me. I'm creating a citation for this one, a reference for this book. I read a book like Academic Vocabulary in Use. That is my book. So written by Michael McCarthy. So how we will to write? We will write last name, first and first name. So what is the last name? McCarthy, comma, Michael. Right? And then we'll write title, Academic Vocabulary in Use. Anyways. It is published in the year 2008. Published in, where it is published in Cambridge. Published Cambridge. So we can just give information what we actually need to give, and we can save it. Now we have a message saying that this reference is saved. It is saved, you can see in unfiled, because I already have so many. Now I have 102, before it was 101. Now this one is saved. We can add, we can go back again. You got to go to unfile, it will be there. We can search, we can quick search here, my academic see here, academic vocabulary news. You can just click on that. You will get the information what we have given. So these are the information we have given. It is a book written by author. This is the title, year of publications. What we have missed, then we can just go through and see, is anything missed? Yeah, I have missed the ISBN. Then we can go back to show my field, empty field. There will be some place for ISBN. So you can just fill in later whenever you want. Saving again. It is saved. All the, now we have extra ISBN. So this is our references. So this is how we are creating manually. But it is really time consuming, but we have an easy way. Again, go to collect, online search. What EndNote library has done, EndNote library or the publishers of EndNote, they have integrated the metadata of most of the famous libraries worldwide. Not the commercial publishers, but most of the library including our library, you can see UAEU, United Arab Emirates Library. They are integrated automatically. EndNote Online is integrated with most of the famous libraries worldwide, including our library. So any books in this library cataloged, it can be seen through this way. For example, now I'm taking, because this has some technical issue with our university now, so I'm taking Pubmed, National Library of Medicine, for example. Now, EndNote Online is connecting to that system, Pubmed, National Library of Medicine system. Now we are in connection with the National Library of Medicine in USA. So we are searching their catalog through EndNote. What can we give? For example, okay, the notorious one, we can give the coronavirus. There will be hundreds. We have two ways to retrieve records from the given term. We can ask them to retrieve all the records available in the library, or we can select the range of records. Let us see what is the difference. Okay, now I'm selecting the range of records. I'm just click on search. What it is EndNote saying, 1,577 articles or resources are available in National Library of Medicine on the term which we are given coronavirus. So we don't want this much. We want just say 20. So we can limit our search. In this method, we can limit our search result. So we want only 30, for example, retrieve. So now the 30 results are retrieved from Pubmed by the given topic. We are given the topic coronavirus. It might be somewhere, the term coronavirus, somewhere in our title or in abstract. So we are just given the search term. That's the reason it is retrieved. But you cannot see the term here. It might be somewhere in the abstract. So you might have read, for example, this and this. Then we thought that these are the two important articles should reflect in my paper. So what we are doing, we are just selecting these two, and we have option here, add to group. So now as far as we are concerned, we haven't created any group yet. So we'll just put it in on file. Or if we want to create a group from here, we can do by clicking and just giving a name here for group name. For example, Thursday, today is Thursday. So I can give that day name. So I have created a group named Thursday. So I have one here. So I have two Thursdays, sorry. Anyway, I put capital here. So I have Thursday here with the two references. We have seen that these are already in our library. So we'll not get duplicated. Next time we search again Pubmed, this mark will be there. So this is one of the method, but the problem is EndNote Online Library is not integrated with most of the commercial databases. Like we might be searching from where? From Scopus or from Science Direct or any other databases that is not integrated with EndNote Online. So in that case, we have to go to that particular database. From there, we need to export the citation to our library. Let us see how it look like. It is visible, right?
Yes, Mr. Khalid, everything
Fine.
is clear.
Yeah, fine. Okay. So now, for example, I am searching at Scopus. What is the particularity of Scopus? Scopus is the largest database. It's called citation database. From the Scopus, we may not be able to read the full text, but Scopus will tell you where are the full text is stored. So it is giving an indication, a board saying that, okay, go to here. The Scopus is stored more than 95 million records, but only citation, only abstract and other title details. who is the author, where it is available, and the abstract. So this is for us, we are doing research. This is one of the gateway. This would be the first gateway. Scopus, Pubmed, and Web of Science is doing. But like Science Direct and Sage, for example, this is not a citation database. Sage is taking us directly to the full text published by Sage. Science Direct is taking us to the full text published by Science Direct. But Scopus is telling us this is available in Science Direct or Sage or any other database. These are the gateway. So I'm going to Scopus. I hope you understand what's the difference between citation database and full text database. So this is Scopus database look like. So I'm just searching reference management. Now we can search reference management in different ways. You might have learned that in some other session, like, how can we use Boolean searches, like, what will happen when we put reference and management? What's the difference? Or reference or management. So this makes big difference. Reference or management means the result will yield with either reference or management. We put and, it will retrieve reference and management. If you put within the bracket, it will retrieve only reference and management. See, we'll get only few results now. Reference management, now all the terminology reference management is together. Again, because I did not choose title, so it is coming somewhere in the abstract somewhere. So now I have only 7 documents. I thought I need all this in my EndNote library. So what I did, I choose all and export. I'm exporting the citation to where? To Menly? No. X libraries? No. Scival? No. I'm sending to EndNote. So this RIS format is called Research Information System. Is a type of format all the reference management tool understand. This extension file RIS means Research Information System. So all the data when we are exporting from the databases are stored in EndNote Online as RIS format. So I'm choosing that RIS format. Asking what we want, what are the details need to be exported. We want only citation information. If we want abstract also, we can choose, we can also click here. Then it will export citation information and abstract information. Or if we want more Pubmed ID, affiliation, we can choose this one. So whatever we have chosen, it will be export. Or if we want only export affiliation from here, it will be selected. So next one is export. A new file will be created. Now with export helper, we click OK. It's saying 7 references are exported to my endnote.com. So the selected 7 databases, references are exported to EndNote Online. If you go back to EndNote Online, we just refresh. Before it was 101, sir. Now it is 109. So that 7 also added to our library. So in this way, we can add as much as references to our library. For example, we can also add from one of the famous database which we are using is Google Scholar. Okay, I'm again searching the same terminology or coronavirus. Yeah, okay. I have so many results now. So I feel like I need this. I found this one, okay, another decade, another coronavirus. Yeah, it is interesting. I can use this article in this reference in my paper. So I can just click here, cite it, then EndNote. It is not EndNote, it is Roughman. What is the difference between EndNote and Roughman? EndNote is for the desktop, which I told you before. We can purchase, we can subscribe the advanced version. That's called EndNote. But for the online, they use called Roughman. So it's a slight difference in terminology, but the functionalities are same. Same method. One reference exported to my endnote.com. It's a very simple method. But here I'm giving a homework. I don't know exactly. We need to find how can we export batch. If, for example, if we want from Google Scholar, we want to export maybe 4 or 5 references together. I have no idea how to do that. If any one of you can do more research, if you get to know how to do, please let me know. This is the homework I'm giving you now. Okay, so we can export, we can import, we can do manually, we can do online search and save it, we can export from outside, and one other method is missing. Do you think now all what we needed, it can be stored in EndNote online by given methods? What about newspaper? How can we export the site? Maybe we read an article today about coronavirus in UAE. We thought that is very interesting. We need to put as in our paper as a reference. How can we do that? EndNote Online has a handy feature to capture the reference. It's called capture the reference. What we have to do, again, we have to go to download. We can see a capture reference, what do you call this button here. You can just click and drag to our bookmark. I already did, so I can remove that. So we can just hold it and drag it to our bookmark and leave it. All right. Now, for example, any questions? Rahman? Yeah.
Asking, can we export from Pubmed?
Sorry?
Michael is asking if we can export from Pubmed.
Absolutely. We can go have a look at that. So I post how, I'll show you how to do the capture functionality. Before that, from Pubmed, for example, from all the databases, for every databases, we have option to export, but slightly different each other. So now Pubmed, I'm just putting another public health. I don't remember. So I'm just putting some words. I have result here. I have so many results. So I need to choose one. This I'm interested. This I'm interested. This I'm interested. I can send these 3 references. I saying how many 3 selected. I can send these 3 to where? Citation manager. The step is select the check mark, then send it to, click on send it to option. We have drop down menu, citation manager, create file, save, okay. 3 references are exported to my EndNote.com. Very simple. So now I have capture reference function here. I'm going through the newspaper. For example, I'm just going through the today's Gulf news. So I found this is interesting for me. Shop at Jan for safe. Yeah, we are getting discount, something like that. So I need to save the this article's reference in my EndNote. So I can simply click capture reference. It is works like a camera. What EndNote is doing, it is trying to capture maximum information from this page, the open page. So what they have now collected, journal article, there is no author, title, yeah, this is the title, year 2020. Rest, what if we are missing, the keywords, URL. So what we are missing, we can just fill it. That's it. So we can save. So this reference is saved in our library. All right. So this will be very handy. Like, you know, any from anywhere open page, we can just capture the references with this button. By the way, it is not working properly in Google now, but we already raised a complaint. This temporarily, it will be fixed inshallah by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Only today I noticed that one. That is the reason I'm using Firefox today. In Google, if it is not working, it will be fixed soon. It should work in all browser. All right. So these are the 4 methods we can.
We have 2 questions.
Sorry.
I think we have 2 questions.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Go ahead.
Someone is asking, can you show us how to use the reference from EndNote inside the MS Word?
Absolutely. That's the next step. Yeah, we are going to do that. What is the other one?
The other one is how do we add the capture reference tab?
It is already added. Once we save to, it is already added to the library. For example, this is again, this is my article which I am interested. Simply click capture reference. So now the reference created. Save it to where? It is already mentioned here, my EndNote. Save. Click on save. It is already saved in our EndNote file. We can see that later. So it is there in our EndNote library. So now we have created so much of references. We have created manually, we have exported, we captured. There's a reason our references increasing one by one. Now we have 150. We have 155. That includes all these groups. I'll show you how to create a group now. So we have enough references in our personal library. Now maybe we need to categorize them, because you know I have chosen reference management as one terminology. I have chosen public health. I have chosen coronavirus. These all are here. So we need to organize them. How can we organize them? Click on organize, manage my groups. So I have so many groups now. I have 2 Thursdays. I don't want 2 Thursdays. So I don't want this one. I can delete this one. All right. I can create another group here. Saying Corona or reference. This is my new group. So I have reference. I don't have any reference now. I can create more groups. Means this is new folder. You know, we can just fix all from that all references. We can just move references to this group later. we can do more thing. You can see a mark here, right? Here, 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 here. That means we can share any one of our group with our partner. Maybe we are conducting research with 2-3 researchers together. One person is sitting somewhere in some other country. So we need to share our library with that person. That is possible, provided our partner, our researcher, our colleague need to have an account with EndNote Online. That's, for example, I want to share this merge file with my colleague. So I can go to manage sharing, start sharing this group. Just put the email ID which he has account with EndNote Online. So I have a friend who is working in the library. That is his email ID. He also registered with EndNote Online. Then I can ask, I can give him the preference. He can, if I put on read only, he can only read the reference library which I shared with him. Or if I choose this one, I have given him more preferences. He can add more reference. He can change the spelling, etc. So I'm applying. So I shared this file with my friend. MERS is shared now. So you can see, if you go to MERS, you can see an extra icon here indicating that I have shared this file with him. I can rename, I can delete, anything I can do. I go to my reference again. So I need to remove something from here. Reference I have added today. Search. I have very few, like, so 1, 2. Where should I move? I should move to reference management. So my all reference will be remain same. My unfiled is reduced to 114. My reference management is added by 2. So we will never lose any reference, but it will be separated. Like we can categorize them the way we want, right? We can also delete, for example, we don't want this one, we can just delete. So it is going to trash. But later we thought, oh, I made a mistake. Why should I remove that? So you can go to trash. We can get that back. We can bring them back to MERS anywhere, for example. Or if we are sure that we don't want this, then we can permanently, we can remove from here. Like, we don't want this, we can delete. That will go forever. But they will ask again, the warning will be given. Do you really want to remove? Yeah, then it is gone from our library. You can see, we can do more things. We can search by, we have learned, we can, no, this is how we can search last updated. So all the things which we have added today will appear here. So these are all we have added today on 24 September. So we can sort them by the way we want, like we have a lot of options here. We can add, again, we can create new group from here also. We can see another set of groups here. This is actually shared by other people, my colleague. We can go back again, organize. We can see others group. These groups actually not my group. My colleague, he shared with us on Judia, on Nermin, some other, on Mustafa. They shared their group with me to make a research together. So we can share with other people can share with me. Find duplicate means we might have imported references from many places. Maybe by mistake, we have add the same reference. Now I have two duplicates. I have twice I have added back to future and reference management software. I can delete those duplicates. We can also attach, if you go to my reference here, you can see a gray button here and blue button here. Blue button indicates that there is an attachment. If we want a PDF file along with this reference, we can do so. I have done here. If you want to add a attached file, go to attach, this pin button, attach file, browse from anywhere, from desktop or from flash, wherever we save PDF file or any picture or whatever it may be, we can upload here. It will be there as an attachment. So see, I have 2 GB, now it is 1.76 GB. Yeah, Marwan, what's the question, Marwan?
Okay, so can we take some questions now?
Yeah,
I
sure.
I thought we after you finish, so we don't interrupt. I think also Faisal has a question.
Yeah, all right. Okay, let us go.
Okay, so should we take the question?
Fine. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just a second. Yes, you can speak now, Mr. Faisal.
Marwan, yeah, what is the question, Marwan?
Yes, hello?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to know, how did you get the chapter reference tab on Google, like on the top?
Okay, we need to activate this first bookmark. We have to activate the bookmark first, tab here. All right. This is bookmark, right? So we need to bring the bookmark. We need to add the bookmark to toolbar first. So we'll have a new toolbar here. Then we can drag from here, from download, capture reference, hold the capture reference, right click, just drag it. That's it. All right.
That was clear. Okay, so Mr. Marwan, you can speak also. He has a question.
Yeah, Marwan.
Yeah, thank you for the presentation. Just I would like to ask how we can add this citation in a Word document. For example,
that is our next step. That's our next. I'm going by little bit by bit. That's the reason. That is our. We are going to come to that.
Okay. Second question.
Fine. Yeah.
Okay. What difference or how we can add the Coperno citation? We have downloaded also from the UN University the Coperno citation reference, which also pulls citation and pulls reference from websites. What difference between them and EndNote?
So we need to create an account with the Coperno. Coperno is an added feature from Web of Science that help us. Coperno help us to retrieve full text article in one click, plus citations. I haven't gone through much to the Coperno. That inshallah I will share with you. It is actually for getting full text PDF into our EndNote. That we need. I don't exactly. I need to check. I didn't try this one. All right, Marwan.
Okay, Mr. Khalid.
Definitely. I can share. I can share with all. I'll by in 2 days, by Sunday or Monday. I'll share how the Coperno works with EndNote Online, inshallah.
Thank you, Mr. Khalid. Okay, regarding the Word file, we will share that in a bit, but Mr. Khalid is
Yeah,
going like a step
no
by
other
step.
questions, right?
No, no. If anyone wants to know about the Word document, we'll go into that in a few minutes. So,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
yeah.
So before that, I'm just now we have finished collect. We have 5 buttons here, so simple. So we have done collect. We know how to organize. Format means we have 4 options here. The first one is bibliography. For example, we are creating a poster for any conference. So maybe we need to put some references at the end of our poster. So maybe we already have a group here. Maybe we are talking maybe about food. These are the references we stored for our poster on food. So choose that one. Select the bibliographic style, for example, APA. The format is always a rich text file, and save it in our desktop. Once we created a poster, we can just copy and paste it. We can see how it look like. So see how it is changed now. This is exactly converted out that file into APA style. So we can just copy this one and put it in our poster, the end of the poster as a correct bibliography. This is the reference, this is the style for APA. Okay. Other one is, you can see site value, right? You already know that because we already downloaded that, you know that. This is not that much important format paper, but export reference is, Abdullah, okay, what is the question, Abdullah?
Okay, I think he raised his hand and just a second.
Does he have
Yes,
any?
Yeah,
you
hi
can
Khalid and Rahman. Sorry to interrupt, but again, the
No
preview.
problem, absolutely, that is interesting.
Thank you. The preview step was not visible for us when you copied, I think. So
Oh, that page was not
you can
visible.
show it. Yeah. When you click preview and print, the window was not there.
Not there, okay. That is
And
taking, that, okay, in the Word file, we can see that later, inshallah.
oh, okay. Thank you so much.
So this, just keep it in mind, this is one of the options to create a bibliography straight away. Choose the file which we want to create a library and choose the style, that's it. Choose the library from we have library here, right? We have the group here. These are our groups. Choose the group, any group we want to convert into bibliography. So I want to convert like Monday, and the style, we have a lot of style based on our, suppose we are publishing in Cell journal. Choose that one and export it, that's it. Export references means something different. Now we are talking about EndNote Online. Next week we are talking about Zotero. Then we are talking about Mendeley later. Then we have a confusion. Like you started creating library with EndNote Online based on my talk today, and you found that Zotero is so easy. Then you decide to change it to Zotero. Then you will ask, oh my God, I saved a lot of references in my EndNote Online. What should I do? Very simple solution. You can, because in I told you, RIS format, Research Information System format, is applicable for all the reference management tools. So we can save all our references, any reference management, for example, all references in the library, select RIS, select the style, for example, cell. No, this is bibliography, sorry, export reference. Select all reference library, style is RIS, save somewhere in our desktop flash. Tomorrow you are creating an account with Zotero or Mendeley, you can straight away, we can import. How can we import? Go to collect, we can import reference here. Select that folder which we have saved, just import it. All the references are in our new library, from EndNote to Zotero. All right, very simple. Now I'm going to Word file. I'm going to stop share here. Draman, I open my Word file, but in the share, I'm not seeing that.
Did you click on the share screen, the green?
Yeah, I did so. I
It
can
should
see all
show
other,
you
but
all the open files.
yeah,
So
but except Word file. I'll close it and again I'll open, shall we?
yeah, you need to close the share screen and open it again to refresh that. Hopefully it will be there.
I'm opening my Word file. Yeah, I mean, it's a little slow. Okay. I put my Word file. Share. Okay, fine. So now we have completed creating our library we have enough references in our library, and we have done our research. We have completed now that we are in the last stage now. We need to get our thesis or paper published. Most of the cases we are just creating the Word file in the beginning, all right? So this is my Word file. As I said, I just downloaded my add-on and our site while you're plugin. Sorry. So that is the reason we have EndNote extra button here. I start writing my article. I'm just putting some nonsense words. So I need to insert one citation here. So I put my cursor here. I go to EndNote. My EndNote credential. Then I need to insert citation. So I click on insert citation. A new window is popped up asking what you want to insert here. So I'm writing the article about reference writer, right? Reference management. So I put any term. If you know the author name, any surname or forename or any word from the title, we can just type in that and ask Word file to find that term, that references stored in our library. So with the reference, I have so many references saved in my library. I need to insert, I know what I need to insert. I need to insert meta-analysis. Click on that, insert. So that citation is inserted in my Word, the body of my Word file, and a new reference is created at the end. I keep on writing. I need to insert another citation here. Go to site, insert again. This time I can choose some other corona, for example. The new word. I have articles. I have references. Insert. I have two references now. I can show one I have one button here called preferences. If you go to application here, we can type in our username and password and save it. Then we don't need to type our username and password all the time. It will be saved in our Word file. So go to preference application and type in the username and password of the EndNote Online. It will be saved here, and next time you don't have to type in automatically in the Word file. This option will come. We don't have to give username and password. All right. So this way we can create a citation and references. Now it is what APA style. We can change the style at any time we have a drop down menu here. If, for example, I need to have American Journal of Physiology, this is the style American Journal of Physiology 1, 2, and these are the details they want. So it will be automatically changed. You can change to any style. NL for Vancouver, it will be changed. So more than 5,000 styles are available in EndNote Online. So we can choose whatever we want. But you can, if you click here, you can see a gray color, right? This means this Word file is integrated with EndNote Online. Don't try to fix something from here. That will corrupt our Word file. Anything show in the blue, here you see the gray color, that indicate that has some connection with EndNote Online. So if you want to make any changes, don't try to make changes here because this is part of EndNote Online. In that case, you have to go to Edit Citation, where we can make any edit reference. If you want to remove citation or update, or we want to make any changes, we can change from here. Edit citation. We want to ask, for example, we can add pages for this one. Okay. Why it should come? Okay, there is no 78, page number 78. That's the reason. So anything we want to change, we want to edit from this part. Edit. We can also remove if we want, or we want to insert more citation from our file. We can again add citation. Okay, so now we have. There should be 3 citation here. Why? I don't know why it is not getting. Because once we add more citation, it should come here 2 and 3. Add more citation. And that looks fine. So go to edit citation. I'm choosing this citation. It's all same. Okay, I'll choose this one. Edit reference. Something wrong. So I'm sorry for that. Anyway, we can edit citation from here. Don't try to change from here. And insert citation, you know that. So this is how we can create our Word file, our research paper with citations and references. At the end, while we are submitting our paper, because as I said, this is encrypted with EndNote Online, we definitely need to send a plain file. Don't ever send this file to the publisher, because once you reach there, it will be something different. So what we need to do, we have to convert this file into a plain text at the end. Then we can save a new file that is saved as a plain text. So we need to send this file for the publications because this is plain text. So we will have 2 files now. One is plain text and one is EndNote connected one. So what we have we can recap like what we have done so far. We have created an account with EndNote Online through Web of Science. Then we started creating the library from various resources. I'll say from any database, we can export citation to our library. And once we created the library, we can categorize them into group. We can share with our friends. and we can create a bibliography out of any group, or we can export as RIS file and save it for future purpose. Then we can start work with EndNote with Word file while we are writing our article or our dissertation. We can insert the citation from our library. So these are the points which we had discussed today. Do you think anything I am missing, or if you have any, and I have a Word file, I have a PowerPoint presentation that tells each and every steps. Inshallah, I'll send it to Abdurrahman. He will share with you all, and you can contact me at any time. I'm in the library. My email ID is there. You can call me. You can send me email, or you can contact Abdurrahman for any doubt. In the meantime, you have anything now to ask, you can ask me. Or if in the future, maybe something came to your mind, you can email me, you can call me. My number is 7775. 7775 is my extension. You can call me, and I'm reporting every day to the college. So I'm here. So if you have any doubt now, you can ask me. Otherwise, we can just wind up. Rahman, inshallah, I'll send you the PPT. You can just share with all our participants today, inshallah. Anything you feel I am missing? We can add up to 50,000 references in our library. So it is more than enough for us for doing normal research. So with the free version, we can do everything. Yeah, what is any question? I think there is a question, Abdurrahman. Is there any question?
Yes, there is a question from Faisal. Let's hear that.
Yes, sir, where will you share the presentation?
I will send it to Abdurrahman, and he will share with you, because he might be, Abdurrahman, how you are going to share with them?
Yeah, I'll answer this question. So this is recorded, and we'll upload it as soon as possible on our YouTube channel, which is CGS_UAU. Probably it will be uploaded today. So if you missed any point, or if you want to take any notes, or if you want to share it with your friends, so you can just visit the YouTube channel and you will find the video.
Okay, thank you.
There is another question from Faizu, so just a second.
Hello, good morning.
Good afternoon, yeah.
I've been trying to install this EndNote on my computer app, but it keeps saying searching for install application for like about 30 minutes.
What is the message you are getting?
Searching for install applications.
What you are trying to do? You are trying to. What you are trying? You are trying to.
I was trying to install the EndNote from my profile to Microsoft Word, but it keeps saying searching for install application.
So you are trying to import. You created the account already? You have the account?
Yeah, I created the account just now. I created the account now that I'm trying to install the EndNote. Okay. So it says, welcome to EndNote plug installer, searching for install application. So it stopped there.
Your network, everything is fine, right?
Everything is fine.
You are coming to the library. We are coming to the college, or we are sitting at home now?
No, sitting at home. Actually, not present in UAE.
If it is helpful, we can make him share the screen and show it to you. If it will be more clear, we can do that. Because
so normally,
yes, I can share the screen. I can share the screen.
If you would like, you can share your screen and show us the problem. Maybe it will be easier for Mr. Khalid.
Okay, let me share the screen.
Yeah, fine, okay.
But Mr. Khalid, can you stop sharing the screen? So
yeah, sure, definitely, yeah. Meantime, is there any other question from anybody?
No.
Simple questions.
No questions until now.
Great, yeah. That's
Thank you
good.
for the great presentation.
No, man.
You see my screen?
Yes,
yeah.
It will be appearing in a second. Yeah.
So the message says, welcome to
not yet visible.
It's
not
still
yet visible now.
a gray screen, so.
Sorry?
Still, it is not visible for us.
Okay.
Yes, now it's visible.
All right. Oh, what you have done, you are trying to download EndNote. I said in an EndNote and this
So,
web,
hello?
yeah, this is searching for install applications. Microsoft Internet Explorer, EndNote.
So this is the message it keeps saying.
I have a doubt actually. You are importing. You are trying to install from EndNote, not from EndNote Online. I feel like that by seeing this screenshot.
Let me show you the site I.
Yeah, you can go to your account. Can you go to your account?
Okay, let me go to my account.
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, if anyone has another question, you can raise your hand and we will take the question.
Can you see?
Yeah.
I'm trying to go to the account and show you how.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah.
So here, can you see it?
You are doing like Windows, right? Okay. Fine. Okay. Go to download Windows. Yeah.
Download Windows.
Okay.
I click download Windows.
Okay.
And the file is downloading now.
Okay.
Keep. Let me show you.
Outcome, right? Normally, I mean, this should happen once we click on that. It should get downloaded automatically. But this is something strange. This is actually an IT issue.
So it's downloading now. See the one I downloaded before?
You have Zoom. I think you're okay. Fine. Okay. No.
This is the one I downloaded.
Yeah.
And this. Okay. So after downloading, I clicked on it and it starts giving me this message. So I don't know how to do about it.
You are in which college?
Engineering.
You're engineering. Okay. In any way, you are not passed by the college, right?
Sorry?
Because it is a small IT issue with your computer, in your laptop actually.
Okay.
So
if you could visit us in university, maybe we can troubleshoot that.
Yeah, UITS, we can, if you pass by your college, and we can go to UITS and see what is actually stopping you to download this thing.
Okay, I will do that.
This should not happen in the normal case.
Okay. So I will try restarting my computer and redo it again.
Yeah, it should happen. You please keep in touch with us. We need to fix this one.
Okay, inshallah.
Yeah. Thank you so much sorry for that. It should not happen.
Thank you very much.
But please keep in touch. We should see what is happening.
Okay, inshallah.
Thank you so much. Sorry for that.
I think we don't have any more questions. So
that's great. Okay, then we can stop it. Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said, we have. Thank you so much, Abdurrahman, for supporting. I mean, mashallah,
thank you so much, Mr. Khalid, for the presentation and the helpful information.
Yeah, inshallah, we can see with.
Inshallah, we have a
Zotero next week.
And the next week we have a Zotero workshop. So it's also with Mr. Khalid. So please try to attend that. And also please don't forget to fill the feedback form and the link in the chat below. So I think we'll stop the recording here. Thank you everyone.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for